What's up, y'all? Everybody watching. Just want to send a shout out and thank God. Today is my birthday. I am 37 years old. Now, I'm not one of the ones that's gonna say, I never thought I'd make it. I never thought I'd see this birthday. Because to be honest, when I got saved and gave my life to the Lord, I believe He gave me long life. I believe that He would save me and keep me safe, and He has. And how has He? Let me tell y'all, man, because I'm so thankful at 9 years old I got hit by a car. When I landed on the street, I landed on the back of my head and I skid on the street. And then when I got up and drove in the ambulance, they didn't lock the door, so I almost fell out the ambulance. That was 9. And, the Lord has saved me. He saw so fit to keep me safe. I'm here for a reason, and you overcome tragedies, like the tragedy of my dad getting hit when he was in the car by a train and dying. That also happened when I was 9. Just so much has happened, but God is so good. So much has happened, and God is so good. And let's fast forward to 2016, because I just want to thank God. What a year of transition. I'll be real, I'll be transparent, and I'll be honest. I left my old church, and it wasn't a good transition. I wanted to be smooth like butter, and it was rough like a rocky road. I was disappointed, I was hurt, but I repented, I forgave, and I moved on. Walked into a new church, and I thank God for Abiding Church. It's in Kennesaw, Georgia, 1370 Lockhart Drive, for anybody that wants to check it out. Great church. Saturday services at 6. I walked in this church, and I'm not gonna lie, I felt like I was walking with open arms. Me and my family. It was so refreshing, because for years I just kind of felt like I was part of the mix. I was just going to church to go to church. And as a Christian of over 20 years, I don't want to go to church to go to church. I want to have impact. I want to see lives reached. So I've been at this church, started in November, and January comes, and it wasn't a typical, this new year will be great. The sermon is actually called The Best Years Ever. And you can check it out at Abiding Church here on YouTube, or go to YouTube. And January, first 3 sermons, Best Year Ever. Now, it wasn't no cheerleader service. It's going to be the best year ever. Just thank God and everything going to be all right. No, because that's not how life works. But what it was is, when these life situations hit you, when these things hit you, you're going to be equipped to handle them, because now you got the word, and now you're going to be living in the promises that God gave you, rather than reacting to everything that happens. This year, everything has happened. We started off the year having to get our roof replaced, having to get our water heater replaced. Our furnace went out, so about 2 months we didn't even have heat in our house. Thank God it wasn't a super cold winter. And then got the job transition and everything. I mean, my job is going good. I've been there for a while. But February was like a rough month. I never had really struggled that hard. February, kind of rough. Then in January, I decided, let me lose weight, because I was fat, 305 pounds, killing myself, right? And I say that as I'm just about to end a 4-mile walk. So I decided in January to start losing weight. And February, March, every month I record my workouts, and I take pictures to see my progress. Well, one Friday, towards the end of March, I'm about to work out with my boy Jeremy, and I wanted to go home early, but somebody came to my work kind of just shooting a breeze, and I'm like, let me stay the whole time rather than slip out. So I get a phone call, and my wife tells me,
time 100 minutes 0 seconds.
1 moment.
Distance 3.81 miles.
So I get a phone call, and my wife tells me that a plane has crashed next to our house. Now, a plane actually crashed next to our house, set the house on fire, jet fuel and smoke everywhere. Without going into all of that, we had bad smoke damage. We were in the hotel for a month. Even now, we're still dealing with companies to get our clothes treated, and we just had to get our house treated. So I'm sitting there thinking, at times, me and my wife, is this the best year ever? Is this really what you have for us, God? But I've been strengthened so much over this year. I'm back on the praise and worship team. I remember my church, and I'm learning for the first time in years. I'm learning and being equipped and learning how to be a better praise and worshiper. I feel like in June 26, 2017, I'm battle tested, and I'm not simply a survivor, but I'm a conqueror, because I'm truly embracing Philippians 4:13, that I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. He gives me strength. Even in those times where it seems like I'm weak, I'm broke, I'm tired. So I saw a post in the mini birthday post, and I want to thank Pastor Janet Jones because she said this is going to be the best year ever. Another reminder, 37 will be the best year. 2017 will be the best year. All my years will be the best years because I'm approaching this differently. I'm approaching this with Christ rather than approaching it from the flesh. So why don't y'all join me? I don't know if this will make it on Facebook, but this will be on YouTube. And I want this message of Christ. I want this message of fitness and health to reach the world. Because I want us all to be here as long as possible, touch as many souls as possible, and make an impact in this world. God bless y'all.